guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, the Tsogofatso, and today we have an exciting new setup and an exciting guest. We have Andre from Tax Maverick. So yeah, I'm so excited. We're gonna learn all about taxes, so do stay tuned. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do comment down below if you have any questions, and please do subscribe. And let's get started.
Woo!
So I already mentioned we have Andre from Tax Maverick. So can you give us a little introduction? I know you have over 12 years experience in tax and accounting. So yeah, what else do we need to know?
Yeah, so Tax Maverick has been a company that we've been operating for 2 years, but we focus on individuals, and I'm heavy in tax content and tax education because I think everybody should know about taxes. You don't want SARS to catch you out on anything.
Yes, definitely. You don't want that. Yeah, okay, no, thank you for that. So, one thing I like to talk about on my channel is like side hustles, crypto, making money. So, we're going to get all into that. But when do you start paying taxes? Like, when do you know it's time for you to start paying taxes?
So, there is this idea for individuals that you need to earn about, if it's above 7,000 Rand a month, so just above 80,000 Rand, then you get into the region where you have to start paying taxes. And so you can be, so if you're employed, that's fairly easy to reach. And then obviously if you add other income to that, then you also have to pay taxes. So usually the amount per annum or per year is above 80,000.
All right.
And once you're above that, then you need to register and start, either start paying pay-as-you-earn or provisional tax.
All right, got it. And what's the difference between those?
Yeah, so pay-as-you-earn is what you would pay if you work for a normal company.
Okay.
And then they would deduct payroll taxes from your salary. So when you say, oh, the salary is 10,000 Rand a month, no, it's actually a little bit less because SARS takes off that pay as you earn.
Yeah, it hurts.
No, it does.
Yeah.
Provisional tax, on the other hand, is basically a tax that covers all the other types of income that's not employment income. So, for example, side hustles.
Yes.
Side hustles, rental income. If you've got interest income that's above a certain amount, then you also have to pay provisional tax, and that's separate from pay-as-you-earn that you pay monthly.
Got it. All right. So yeah, you touched on side hustles, and on this channel, we love making more money, but we know all the tax implications. So if you're doing side hustles, so how do you handle that? Because I know some people register companies to get paid through that. So how do you handle your side hustles?
Yeah, I think to start off, I would say see if your idea makes money at first, right? So if it doesn't make, I'd say more than 50 in the first couple of months, it is a safe bet to run it as through your own account. You don't have to register a company, and you can open like a bookkeeping software like Sage, or you can be on Xero, and so you can manage the taxes in your personal capacity. And once you become bigger, or you want to get employees, so you want to build out a team maybe, or there's a reason why maybe there's a contract that you need to get in order to get the contract, you need to have a PTY.
Okay.
Then it's maybe necessary to register a company, and then you charge through your company. So side hustles are great in your personal capacity until there's good reason to use a PTY for that.
All right, and you can register a company through CIPC or?
Yeah, CIPC. There's various. There's a website called BizPortal, and you can do the registration yourself. But I would say doing the registration through something like a company secretarial firm, they can help you with name changes, director changes, share certificates, because those are things that people don't know to do. A lot of people think you can just register a company and that's it.
Yes, true.
So I always recommend to pay a little bit more once you set up things, which does mean that when you have a company, there is more things to think about.
Okay.
So admin costs, and you also need to do financial statements if you have a company.
Yes. Okay. No, thank you for that. And I also like to talk about crypto on my channel. So how do you handle taxes for crypto?
So tax for crypto is fairly complicated, but I'll try to simplify it a bit down.
Yeah.
my first bit of advice is not to be active on a bunch of exchanges. Like I'd say maximum 2 to 3 exchanges, maybe one local and one foreign. The exchange really in South Africa doesn't matter too much. Altcoin Trader is fine, Luna is fine, Valor is fine. And then you can manage, it's easier to manage it if you just simply buy crypto and you don't do anything else with it.
Okay.
If you move between crypto quite often, that is where you have to use software like Coinly or Crypto Tax Calculator to help you calculate how much capital gains that I have if you mainly invest, or if you're a trader and you trade crypto regularly, how much profit that I make that I have to pay normal tax on. So if you're just somebody who wants to invest in crypto on a regular basis, your taxes are a bit simpler, but I would still recommend to use something like a crypto tax software to calculate, to do the background calculations in order to, so that's a bit easier to do.
Oh, okay. So like if I'm just starting out and I'm just trying to figure things out, like what advice would you give me if maybe working full time, and as I think we already touched on the side hustles, but if there's anything else we need to be on the lookout for?
Yeah, so my advice is when you're still working full time and you are interested in starting your own business or side hustle, is to open a separate bank account.
Okay.
And separate from your day-to-day bank account, so that you can use that bank account for all your business or for all your side hustle income and all the related expenses.
Yes.
So that the bookkeeping around that is way simpler to do than if everything is mixed between business and personal.
Yes.
Right? That's way easier. So that would be rule number 1. And rule number 2 is, if you can try to maintain that side hustle for as long as possible and build up an emergency fund of at least 6 months of your expenses.
Okay.
Before you quit your job and you go, you start your side hustle full time. That was my mistake. I didn't have the biggest emergency fund, and so I had to use my credit card every now and then in the difficult months. Yeah. So those are 2 things: to stay. Build up your emergency fund and have a separate bank account where you do all your business stuff through.
All right. Okay. No, that is really helpful. Thank you for that. And so you also have your YouTube channel where you create content. What type of content do you mostly focus on?
Yeah, so I focus on creating income tax tutorials, SARS tutorials. Also, there is from time to time I do deep explainers of how dividend tax work, or maybe company tax or rental income. So it is really an educational tax channel.
Okay.
And so I've got a little story about that. When I made my first video, I was like, okay, this is tax. Nobody's going to watch this, right? So I was like, how to register for e-filing. And then a friend at a bar 8 months later told me, Andre, you've got like 5,000 views and 300 subscribers. Like, why haven't you made any videos? And so I was shocked. And so that's why I started making the videos, because I thought nobody's going to watch it, and then people did watch. So I want to continue making videos.
No, we need that content. So thank you for sharing. All the links will be in the description and up in the cards. So thank you so much for sharing so much helpful information. I don't know if there's anything you want to share just to wrap everything up.
Yeah, I think don't be afraid of SARS, and if you can afford it, use a registered tax practitioner if you need help, because it's very difficult. It can be very difficult to navigate taxes yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, thank you so much for sharing so much. And guys, everything will be in the description. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section and we'll get back to you. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to both of our channels. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.